consultations needed in his report given to the party chief. And caught in the statehood issue, has the image of Hyderabad taken a beating?
It's not because of Telangana agitation that Hyderabad is taking a beating. Hyderabad's image is taking a beating. It's because of the indecisiveness of the UPA government. The agitation is on. So it is the indecisiveness of the UPA that has to be responsible, that has to be held responsible.
Narendra Modi's absence overshadows the BJP's national executive on day one. LK Advani's anti-corruption yatra will be the focus on the concluding day today. Well, that's a big focus, really, the BJP national executive meet. And apart from that, of course, the Telangana issue, the agitation has come to the capital. But let's also take a look at the other stories making headlines. BJP's Yashwant Sinha takes on Pranab Mukherjee on the 2G note issue, says he will raise it in the JPC.
A minister be reported as having seen anything. What does he do when he sees? I'll do my duty in the JPC.
Jammu and Kashmir government orders a judicial probe into the mysterious death of a retired teacher, Haji Yusuf, in police custody. Mamata Banerjee and Maoists on a collision course. Now Maoists say talks and anti-Maoist operations cannot happen simultaneously. New players for the coming ODI series against England. They are confident and ready to make a mark.
It was a good learning experience for me in England, and it taught me a lot what to do well in the international level.
And the first Indian Grand Prix promises to generate $88 crore. Car shows across cities woo F1 lovers. Now, the Congress leadership at the centre still seems to be caught in a bind over the issue of statehood for Telangana, a day after dramatic developments yesterday with abundant Hyderabad and a fever pitch talks in Delhi within the Congress as well as top pro-Telangana leaders. Late at night, it emerged that Ghulam Nabi Azad and Congress in charge for Andhra Pradesh had submitted a report to Congress President Sonia Gandhi and the party's core committee calling for more consultations. Now, the general strike called by pro-Telangana activists enters the 19th day today. The activists are now increasing their presence and pressure tactics both in Hyderabad and Delhi. TRS Chief K. Chandrasekhar Rao and a delegation of Telangana Political Joint Action Committee will meet Prime Minister Manmohan Singh and Leader of Opposition in Lok Sabha Sushma Swaraj to press for an early decision in favour of the separate statehood. In Kerala, a 47-year-old private school teacher has been brutally attacked for allegedly waging a legal battle against the school management run by an influential former minister. Now, the issue has taken a political turn with the opposition left front disrupting assembly proceedings and demanding a CBI probe. So, Vivek Yadran has more on this.
The government facing the heat from the opposition left front in the assembly over the brutal attack on a private school teacher. 47-year-old Krishna Kumar was found lying in a pool of blood with his genitals mutilated and an iron rod stuck up his rectum on Wednesday. Alleging police inaction, left parties disrupted House proceedings and staged a walkout. The left alleges that former minister and key Congress ally R. Balakrishna Pillai, whose family runs the school, was behind the attack. Pillai, who is undergoing a jail term, landed in trouble after he spoke to the media about the incident on the phone, violating jail rules. His son, KB Ganesh Kumar, is a minister in the Chandi cabinet.
The
chief minister has promised an impartial probe into the incident. Krishna Kumar's family is shocked. They say that he has been attacked because he exposed certain irregularities in the school that he was working in.
Legal battle between the management and him, or his wife. That is the only background that I can see. So, circumstantial evidences and all the background shows that implicitly or explicitly, the management is involved in this assault.
Police are probing various angles, including possible involvement of fundamentalist outfits. But Krishna Kumar's statement could not be recorded yet, as he had not fully gained consciousness. Meanwhile, protests by left-back student unions in Kollam against the attack turned violent. The opposition left says it will intensify its agitation till a CBI probe is ordered into the incident. In Thiruvananthapuram, Sovi Vidyadharan, NDTV.
As crime against women is increasing day by day, and so is the life in fast-changing technological world. Tech Mahindra and an NGO Y-Pol have come up with a unique application for mobile phones that can be a savior when in trouble.
Using technology to fight harassment against women. After its launch, this application called Fight Back can be downloaded to smartphones. And once the alert button is pressed, the application tracks your location through the Global Positioning System or the GPS. Those who need urgent help can press the panic button. By doing so, your message and location will be flashed on your Facebook and Twitter pages. This unique application has been jointly conceptualized and developed by Tech Mahindra and Y-Pol, an NGO, India's first citizen networking platform.
Fightback's idea was you have to have data out, right? So that's one big problem solved. The other big problem solved is there is a huge lack of confidence on the authoritative figure, which is the police. So if you call 100, people think nothing will happen.
Based on a 3-month-long data collection process, the NGO has come up with a list of 100 most unsafe places in Delhi. Until the application is launched post-Diwali, women can log on to www.ypol.org to report any harassment. Developers of the application say it's highly interactive.
This is to do with interaction with people. And when you're interacting with people, obviously you just can't say it's not a technology solution. It's got to be a socially relevant, interactive solution.
And perhaps will be of immense help for those women who feel unsafe venturing out alone.
After all this news and everything and hype of all that, that's just happening to girls, rape and everything. So it's like really scaring people, and parents are like really worried,
In New Delhi, Sonal Mehrotra for NDTV.
It's just a day to go for Durga Puja festivities, and Kolkata is already decked out with unique themes for, of course, their pandals. NDTV's Alok Pandey visited one such pandal.
Pujo is also a time when every Bengali has made travel plans, but if you are one of those who have not managed to make any travel plans, do not despair, because we are here at the Suruchi Shango Pujo in New Alipur in Kolkata, and this time the theme of this Pujo is Kashmir. Now I'll just go across to this lady. Ma'am, what's your name?
My name is Mundira Chakraborty.
Mundira, in 20 seconds, what's the USP of your Pujo? Why should people visit it?
Sure. Actually, always we try to highlight one state, and along with that, we just try to highlight the art and craft, the physical features, the cultural programs, all these things. Now we are highlighting Kashmir. You can see we have showed the incredible works of there. And this is actually kalamkari. This is called kalamkari. This is called needlework. This is wood carving. This is chinnar, with the chinnar leaf. We have done the wood carving. This is actually metal carving. And there it's very much famous, the Pashmina work.
Alright, and also tell me about your thakur. This looks like a wood finish. I mean, what's so unique? You only get to see plaster of Paris or clay idols generally. What's so special about this?
Actually, basically, Goddess Durga should be made up of clay and the mud, as because she is Mrinmoi. And as we are highlighting Kashmir this time, so we have to give the wooden finish this time.
Alright. So that is excellent. So for all those of you who haven't managed to travel out, for all those of you looking for an excellent, beautiful pandal to come to, this is the pandal to get to. This is the place where there will be a lot of activity during Pujo, and at this moment, this is where we are reporting out of a beautiful pandal themed on Kashmir in Kolkata. With camera person Jidi Shankar, Alok Pandey, NDTV.
And coming up in just a bit on breakfast news, these awards were meant for men, but somehow the women stole the show.
पिकअप है ना?
Of course.
I hope room अच्छा होगा. I really like the room. You know what? There's nothing like Indian food.
Yatra.com के holidays पे सारे टेंशन हम पे छोड़ दीजिए. आप बस मौज कीजिए.
Customs की सेटिंग भी करता है क्या Yatra.com?
Of course.
Yatra.com, creating happy travelers.
When others change the rules, I change the game. Hyundai Um-E-Kulsoom i20.
Amity International Schools have been ranked in the top 2 in India for academics, a reflection of Amity's excellent academic record, where 300 students secured 90% in the boards and were selected into top institutions. Amity International Schools, India's top-ranked schools.
पुलिस को फोन लगा यार। लगा?
मिस कॉल दिया है, करेंगे वापस।
ऐसे हर एक फ्रेंड जरूरी होता है।
अब बिंदास कॉल कर रात भर एयरटेल पर। हर फ्रेंड जरूरी है यार।
Keep your clothes clean without damaging the fabric. 6 different motions for different clothes that clean better than hand wash. Presenting the world's first 6-motion direct drive that cares for you and your clothes. Life's good when you enjoy complete care.
The whole world is changing one habit. Their biscuit habit. How can I be a healthy habit? A healthy habit.
Delicious McVitie's digestive biscuits are high in fiber and yummy to taste.
One habit you would love to keep.
From the Man Booker Prize winning author of The White Tiger comes a suspense-filled story of money and power, luxury and deprivation, and the city of Mumbai. Aravind Adiga's Last Man in Tower, brought to you by HarperCollins India.
Fun, freedom, and a million bubbles. New Samsung washing machine with the innovative bubble generator. Clean the toughest of stains, protect the softest of clothes. Turn on Bubble Wash.
Drive home the Nano at an amazingly low down payment of just rupees 15,000. Hurry! Limited period offer.
Angel, don't eat that. Never miss a moment. Handicap.
Sony.
Welcome back. Now, apart from MS Dhoni, Gautam Gambhir and Suresh Raina, the rest of the squad for the first and second ODIs versus England is made up primarily of youngsters. 2 debutants have also been picked up and they say they're all ready for the big battle.
The old must make way for the new, and that's clearly the message to Harbhajan Singh. Selectors prefer 24-year-old leg spinner Rahul Sharma over his idol.
फर्स्ट टाइम वो जलंधर में इंडिया खेल के आए थे, तो तब मैंने क्रिकेट स्टार्ट किया था, तो मैंने ड्रीम था कि मैं उनके साथ ही क्रिकेट खेलूं एक बार, तो अभी वो ड्रीम पूरा हो गया मेरा। अभी जल्दी ही वो वापस आएंगे टीम में, तो उनके साथ मैं दूसरे एंड में बॉल करूंगा, तो बहुत अच्छा फील होगा।
Another man the selectors have shown faith in is Srinath Arvind, who helped the Royal Challengers reach the final of the IPL this year. The other young pacer who has been picked is Varun Aaron. While MS Dhoni may not have played him in England, the selectors have ensured the pacer gets another chance.
It was disappointing as it will be for anybody, but I took more of the positives out of it, and it was a good learning experience for me in England, and it taught me a lot what to do well in the international level.
The question is, could this move to promote youngsters backfire against a full-strength English side that didn't let India win a single match in 9 games? With Rajan Mahan in Jaipur, Amitut Singh for NDTV.
And there's 1 month to go for the inaugural Indian Grand Prix, and the corporates are all jumping onto the Formula 1 bandwagon. There are a number of events that are being organized to generate the required buzz, but how much of it really does the man on the street care about the F1 race?
Vodafone is inviting you to join the McLaren drivers in the pits.
Scream out loud.
Force India is trying to cash in on being the only Indian Formula 1 team with some help from Bollywood. The Force India pit girls will all be dressed in designer clothes. There's also a search on for beautiful ladies. The main sponsor of the Indian Grand Prix, Airtel, is looking for a few lucky women who will get to carry the team flags. Hero Motors, meanwhile, have jumped onto the Indian Grand Prix bandwagon as well. They will be sponsoring Naren Karthikeyan, for whom the Indian GP will be his comeback race.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think I was going to drive in the inaugural Indian race.
So the big guns are all on board for the race, which promises to generate around 800 crore rupees in revenue and employ as many as 10,000 people. But are the fans buying into the craze? Well, tickets worth around 25 lakh rupees were bought in the first 3 hours itself after the high-profile launch in the capital. The figures are impressive, no doubt, considering Formula One is a niche sport. But is there enough being done to promote India's first Grand Prix?
Name any 5 Formula One drivers.
Schumacher. One is Lewis Hamilton. One, I don't remember very well.
Apparently, the talks are on for Michael Schumacher's car to sport Shah Rukh Khan's new movie Ravan's logo. But is the common man on the Indian streets really excited? Well, maybe promoting both the race and the event a bit more among the public would definitely help. In New Delhi, Yash Chawla, NDTV.
And the need for speed makes people do crazy things. Just ask Naren Karthikeyan, who buckled up to take NDTV's T20 test.
With the inaugural Indian Grand Prix just around the corner, who better than Naren Karthikeyan to go through NDTV's speed test? Naren, first question, a real trick question for you. Who is the first Indian driver to race in Formula One?
That would be me, no?
All right. Formula One Motorsport is the highest in the event with the maximum speeds?
Yes.
How much would be the cheapest Formula One car costing?
A lot more than a Rolls Royce in India, that's for sure, yes.
What does yellow flag mean?
Yellow flag is something dangerous is happening, somebody is crashing, don't overtake, something like that.
Red flag?
To stop the race.
The 5 biggest differences between a Formula One car and a normal car?
5 major differences. It's an open top car, not many cars in India, in the road. A lot more faster, obviously, a lot more horsepower. Slick racing tires, which we can now never use on road. Then all the fireproof stuff which goes onto you, which makes you really uncomfortable and hot.
True or false? Formula One drivers lose up to 3 liters of body fluids in one race?
Depends on which race, and I've never lost that much, honestly.
And Formula One drivers are the fittest in the world?
Yeah, I would guess so, yes.
You have a 6-pack ab.
8.
And drivers need to do a lot of neck exercises considering the G-force?
Yes, you do a lot of neck exercises.
And do Formula One drivers urinate inside the car?
I know a lot of them who do, yes.
Even you do?
Not until now, no.
Alright, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
8-pack abs will need proof of that. Maybe GQ should get him on their cover, and you know how they need to dress him up. And talking about GQ, well, the Men of the Year awards have been out, but some of the boys with lovely ladies did make that fault because it was the ladies who stole the show.
It may have been a night that was all about the boys, or should we say men, but the girls made sure that they lived up to their reputation of being the fairer sex, and as always ended up stealing the show. Whether it was Deepika Padukone channeling her inner Greek goddess,
I've been styled by a nicer shop,
or Anushka Sharma channeling her inner sea goddess in the shimmering green Christian Dior.
I'm wearing a gown by Christian Dior.
And since it's not too often we have a global fashionista on the red carpet, the shutterbugs went into a frenzy as Frida Pinto arrived to receive her Woman of the Year award, dressed in shimmering black Versace. And while there's no doubt that Frida looked stunning, we have to say our Bollywood bombshell certainly gave Miss Pinto a run for her fashion sense, if not for her award. In Mumbai, Beverly White for NDTV.
Well, the girls might have stolen the show on the red carpet out there, but seems like at the Yash Raj camp, there seems to be a bit of a catfight on who would go ahead.
Yashraj hasn't really given me blue lenses to wear right now. So whenever they do, then I don't even know what this blue-eyed girl means.
A rather snappy statement from Anushka Sharma, which left us wondering if the blue-eyed girl could be going green with envy thanks to Yash Raj's latest discovery, Priyanka Chopra's cousin Pariniti Chopra. Rumours have been doing the rounds that Pariniti was all set to replace Anushka in a Yash Raj project opposite Arjun Kapoor. And while there was no truth to that, Anushka made sure the media got the message once and for all.
I was never doing that film, and that film always needed a new girl, and unfortunately I'm not a new girl anymore.
Maybe it's just us, but Anushka looks like she's feeling the heat, and considering the bevy of beauties in the Yash Raj camp these days, we can't blame her. While all the Khans seem to have found their niche at Yash Raj films, the ladies are clearly still marking their turf. So whether it's rumours of Katrina making life difficult for Anushka by hijacking her makeup person, or now Anushka turning snappy at the mention of newcomer Pariniti, it seems that the claws are out, no matter how well the girls may camouflage their female feuds.
Of course, to work with Katrina again for the first time. I think she's beautiful, and whenever I've met her socially, she's always been very sweet.
At the end of the day, there can be only one queen of this Raj, and with 3 princesses in waiting, we have no doubt this is going to be quite a royal face-off. In Mumbai, with Iqbal Parvez, Beverly White for NDTV.
Well, we do believe that more is the merrier. More news coming up right after this break. Stay with us.